to everyone. This is Yazid. So let us try to go through this question. Let us try to go these questions. Let me see here, questions. So today's session is about how to solve the problem for these comprehension questions for the introduction of Excel. Just the introductory part questions that maybe can help us to build our courage in Excel. Just it's about typing, how to enter data entry in Excel, just data entry in Excel. So these are some of the questions. So let us try to go through them and we see what we can do. The first question: the following spreadsheet shows employees of Moana company. Enter the data below as it appears on worker sheet. Rename your worker sheet as Moana and type color of your choice. So let us go and open a blank worker book. Then we get this sheet 1. They said we name sheet 1 as Moana. Then they said from there we select a color of our choice. So we turn the tab color of our choice. So right click, come here on this sheet, right click there, then go to tab color, select any color of your choice. So that is the first thing we must do. Then they said we enter the data below as it appears on worker sheet. Rename your worker sheet as Moana and your tab. So we must make sure until this data, the way it appears here, must be reflected in our worker sheet or in our worker book. So in our worker book on sheet 1, we must able to type this worker. This might be data the way it appear here, this paper on this question. So let us go and try to take this data in our Excel. For the time saving, let me try just to select. I already typed it here somewhere, so let me just copy it somewhere. Then I go to my workbook which I've just opened now. Then of course I paste and you see. So I will clear all formats so that I can explain from the how to make these things appear the way it was supposed to be in the question. So first of all, go to your question. This name or headings, they are in wrap text. So 0 and 0 wrap text. First make that one to wrap text. Let us go to our question. Select your pins, a soccer where your work stops. Then go to wrap text. Turn them to wrap text. So it is already in wrap text. You can see when they change, but it is not neat. Make it organized. So manually I can add just like this. I can see that one is okay. I can make this transport T to come up. So Joko digesting went is okay. Can make it deep. That one is a this one relevant text is okay, but net text I want one word to go up, so like that. So after making that, I think it is some of you familiar with this one. Let me go to another thing. I can see these ones, they were bold, so except this one, let me select them and I make them bold. So I will select this one, I bold, that I can see they have turned to bold. Even this one bold. I think now we are free to go to answer the question. We have managed to type the way it appears. So another question: match the cells A10 and A11. So let us go here. A10 we have any A11. This is A10, this is A11. So let us select A10 and A11. So let us select these both A10 and 11. We try to merge. Here, this is the symbol for merge. You come here, merge cell across, or you can merge. Let me see, it does not merge it. So we can merge this because we want this one to be in the center. So let us merge this cell. Let us merge in the center. They are telling us, this one is telling us that they will cut off one word. It's okay. If they remove one word, I will be able to retype it again. So let me click OK. Yes, they are meant to merge, and they have removed my what text. So I will select this cell, I double click there, then it will allow me to type that word again. So my cursor is blinking now. I can type the word text as it was before. So I'll type the word text. So that is it. After typing, I'll click OK. I'll adjust bit so I can see. Now this is one cell. They told us to merge and center. I imagine this cell only. So we are managing to merge. You can see 10 and 11 is now one cell. 10 and 11 is one cell. So that is it. Another question, they said revenue tax value in cell B10 is in percentage format. Let us go to here, B10. We make sure it in a percentage. This is, let us make it in percentage. You can see it is now in percentage format. So another question, they said insert a new row before row 1 and write the title for the document of your choice. Hence, format your table, your title in Arial black and font size of 15. Merge and center the title within cell A1 and H1. So let us go to our document. You select this the entire row, right click, then insert. Or you can do, after selecting Control Shift plus sign, that is a shortcut. Control Shift plus sign can bring for you a row. That is, we are trying to create above a row. Control Shift can create another row, can create another row. So Control negative, Control subtraction can delete. So let us delete the one which we don't want. So from there, they said we put here a table. Let us just put something. Then from there they said we emerge from A1, because they said the title of our choice. Say from A1 to H1. So we select from A1, then we drag up to H1. Then they said we merge and center. We click here, it will be merged and center. They said we should turn this one to Arial black. It's okay. Then they said here we're supposed to be having 15. I can say I don't have 15, so I can type there 15 and press enter. So I think that is it. I think that is it. They said black area 15, then merge and center. Then another thing, they said fill the background of the title with light gray color, font size 15.5, and font color red. So light gray color. So let us go to our title. They said we change this one to the background must be light gray. Let us put this one light gray. Then font color must be red. Then they said we must have 15.5. Then we press enter. So that is done. We go to another question. They said format the worksheet as for type the column headings the way they appear. We finish that one. Should be, and the text should be Arial and 12.5 bold and centered middle and center in the box. Should be Arial, then 12.5 and bold and center in the middle. So let us go. This is the column heading they are talking about. Should be Arial we go for area. Here area, where is area? Should be area. Then another thing they said, middle center, we make sure these two they are highlighted. Another thing they said 12.5, here font says 12.5. we press enter after typing there. So that is it. We go to another question. Column headings to be wrapped within the cell and centered horizontal and vertical. So we can select them. So we make sure they are centered both vertically and horizontally. To see that option, since it is not here, it is under alignment, but it's not there, you click here under launcher button, you see those options. So make sure horizontal it is centered and vertical is centered. If it's okay, then just click OK. Yes, come there and here confirm. After there, you go to another thing. Then another question is format the column B and C in current format and to be in 0 decimal. Suffix this one. So go to your currents here. This I can see these one, their values. So these values, select them, go to number, group under number, home tab, then go where there is currents, select a currents, make sure they are visible. So make sure you go here, home tab, where there is format, then auto fit column width, so they become visible. So from there they say our currents supposed to be something different from that of this one. So let us go here. We can see let me try to cancel. I go to my question and confirm. They said format the column C, format column B and C in a current format and 0 decimal places and the current suffix of UG SHS. So here we have converted them to currents, but we want the symbol which is for Uganda, UG S what. So let us, and 0 decimal, so let us try to reduce the 0 decimal. So let us go here, we click on launcher button and we go to more commands to see what is not fitting there. So we can get symbols from here. Symbol you can select it. So they said UG. Under UG I can see UG. Where is UG? If you look here and you are looking for UG, I can see already UGX. There is nothing like a UG H what. So here I can select that one. It's okay. Then if I'm not seeing this exact one, so I should do custom. I make it to appear the way it's supposed to appear in the question. So let me go back. I will select it again. I click here again and I say I'm not seeing this and I don't want this. I'm not seeing what I want and I don't want this. So I'll come here, custom, under typing I'll remove only this one, X, I think X, then I replace it with H. It was, I think the question was telling us, the question was UGS. So UGS H, then S again. So I just remove that one which I don't want. I don't tamper with the $sign that is default. I don't tamper with this HH representing values. These are the values. These one are representing values. So I don't tamper with that format. That format is okay. If I want another format, I can come here and select. But that I'm satisfied with this format. So let me leave this format, default one. It's okay. They didn't ask to change the format or the value, the type of the value. So they wanted just suffix to appear there. So it is appearing. It's okay now. Now we go to another question. Another question was telling us, like, make sure. What is the another question? They said edit the word night duty edit the word net duty in the column D and replace it with hour in week. Enter the data under the data below. Hence format this full column in time format. So let us go and try to do that. We remove the word code net duty and we put hour in week. So let us come here and we put hour in week, hour in a week. So they said we try to enter some data there. Here, let me go to data. What was the data? I'll enter 412. So let me take 412, then 4, then another one. Let me just take something which is right in that format. Maybe I'll type 6 here. I'll type 6 or 8. It's okay. You can follow the question, but let me just, for the sake of time, then let me just type something there. I think they're finished. So they said we must turn the full column into a time format. So you select the entire column. I told you when you want to select the entire column, you just move your cursor here. The cursor will change, and when it turns like that, just click there to select the entire column. You can see it is selected. So we must turn it into time format. Come here, select time. Then it will come. If they specify the format, you can select from here. This default one is okay. You can change any format. I'm satisfied with default one, or you can change to this one. It's okay. Let us go to that one. That one is better. So that is it. Let us go to another question. And they said delete the row containing the word text that is row 3. We go to our question. We can see row 3. Move your cursor to this number. It will turn. Then click there. Then you just control negative. It will delete it, or control negative will delete it, or right click there and you have this option. When you right click, you can delete from here. So that is it. Another question: edit the word gross pay in column D and enter date of birth. So we go here, I will edit this one, and we enter the word date of birth. So that is it. So they said we enter data. We enter data 1990. Use autofill handle to generate value up to 1906. Hence format the value full column into long date format. So we come here and we enter the first data, which is this one, and then we enter another one. Then from there, when we want to use autofill handle to generate the sequence, we said we can select that one, the 2 one, and this is from here up to here. We can see only one is being added. I think one is added there. 19 from 990 to 911 is being added. So when you autofill, when you click here, when you first select these two, It's like you are giving example. You are telling Excel that I'm giving you example to give me the sequence. From here up to here, I've added one. Come here in the corner, you get this fill handle. Then when you get that cursor and turn to that thick one, and turn first select the two, come to the corner, then get this cursor, turn to autofill handle symbol, then you drag down with that symbol. It will copy for you the sequence which they have asked. That is what they wanted. So that is the end of that question. They said we turn it into a what you call date, and it must be in long date format. So we come here, they say the full column E. We come here, click there, it will select the full column, then go to here, or you can use here, you go to date, where there's date, date here. So from there, date, they said long format. You can get it from here. This is the long format. This is the long format, I think. This is the long format. Or another option, you can come here and go for long format. It will give you the same thing. After selecting, come here to date, look for where there is a word called long format. That is, I think, the easiest way, and click there. You'll get the same thing. So another thing, another question, format column contain, format the column containing, format the full column contain F and S. No, this one is done. Format the full column F in accounting format, and hence enter the data value in this aspect, hence range from this range to. So they are trying to direct us to go to our X and look for where there is column F, and we format it into an accounting format. Then we enter these values. So we first enter these values, then we format that the full column into accounting. So let us go to our workbook. We go to F. This is F. You try to put that value. Let me try to put this one. I'm just guessing, but if you can type the real one. Let me use autofill hand to give it some values. So for you, enter the exact one they ask. So after entering data, that data they told us in the question, we select the entire column, then we go to our number format under tab called home, then the group code number. Here we get what we call accounting format. So this is the accounting format that you are talking about. After there, it's okay. You can see when you click inside, you can see the accounting, it will show you. So from there, let us go to another question. We see another question part is hide the column G, delete column H, apply borders of thick line red color and outside and inside grid line with blue line. Go here. They said we hide this one. First select it, click there, right click. First select G, right click, then hide. It will go. Then another thing they said, we delete this one. First select it, right click, delete. It will go. So then they said we put this worker into borders. So they said they were specifying. So when you want to put worker in border, first select the worker, the entire work. I'm satisfied. This is my work from the beginning up to this is where my work ends. So I first select my entire work. After selecting, then I go here where this is the symbol icon for borders. So I click here to get more commands because they specified. They told me what to do. If they said all borders, we just click here. But they didn't want all borders. They said I think the question was saying apply borders of thick line in red color outside and inside a grid line with the blue color. So let us go here. Here we can see go to border, then go under more borders. There you can get specified. This is what we call a thick line, and they say the color red. Then outside, that is outside, you can see the preview. Then thin line, they say the thin line. I think that to me that is a thin line. They say the color, which color? Color inside is a grid line with blue color. So let me go here. I can see grid line. I think this is grid line. Then a color, they said blue. They said inside. So I'll click OK. So that is it. I can see the change. That is it. So that is the end of that number. I think that is the end of that number. Thanks for watching.